Hey, Red Bear. No, I didn't fall asleep, but I did end up ordering that pizza, so fun times. But now I have it, and now it's time for me to probably end up doing not much of anything while I wait for... Well, not much of anything which will be conducive to me. Wait. There we go. Being able to feast on some of these slices that I just got. As a consequence of there not being much going on in the intro part of this thing that I'm about to start here. As soon as I get this song to end, there we go. And as soon as I attempt to start up the video capture device, gee, I sure do hope that it's not doing anything stupid like it sometimes does with the sound being in stereo, or not stereo, but like some weird configurations around, which makes it not actually come out right on the capture card. I can check right now whether or not that's the case, but you can see, you know, for yourself what I'm about to play here. But let's see. Sound. Let's just make extra sure. TV settings. TV power state, sound stereo. Okay, so it should be okay. Right, here we go. Time for the calling, the return of the calling after all this time. See exactly how this is going to go. Well, you know, Pro Controller not supported. Hello. Trying to... There we go, get that thing to... What? Okay, that's a good start. Controller not connecting? Yeah, you can't say that. Hold on. Needs to be paired with the console by physically attaching it to the console. Go to the screen, hold down the sync button. I don't think I've seen that button unless it's like this one. No, it isn't. Hold on. Should I not have connected it or attached these things yet? Let's see. Yeah, apparently that's a sync button, okay. So what if I don't know. Look, just push it. I need to hold it down. There. Well, it says paired, but it's apparently not paired properly. Hold on, what about the other one? There's like two lights. Two green lights that turn on in this controller, so... It's weird, hold on. I just like restart this. Let's try this from the beginning, from the top. Sure do hope I didn't just run into some sort of massive bug. It's actually actively going to stop me from playing this game. That would be the worst, you see. Okay, I'm gonna press this one first. Okay, now I'm gonna the other one. And it has the same problem, but in reverse. Oh boy. Now there's two lights turned on in the other one. The left one. Okay, there's one. Now the right one. There's two lights. What the fuck? Alright, well that's definitely unexpected and very much not appreciative. Hold on. Do I need to restart the... yeah. The console. There are two lights on. Player 1 and player 2. Second light turned itself on the right Joy-Con. And right now there's... It's weird because right now there's two lights turned on the right Joy-Con, even though that's the one that's not being recognized by this thing. What the fuck? Alright. So even if I... So here's the thing, right? in this screen, if I... yeah, there you go. See, there's... even if I press buttons in the... on the right controller, it makes the left controller vibrate. I don't even know why. Oh, wait. Okay. It's because that thing was selected. Hold on. Let me try something. Let me try, I don't know, starting the... no. Hello. Let me try this first, right? Close the application. And then... what the fuck is this? Did it just... yeah, I think something's a bit broken with this, because I think that thing was just using the buttons on the left Joy-Con as buttons from the right one. Christ. No, that's a... what? Okay, hold on. Sleep mode? No, not sleep mode. What if I do want to... oh boy, what if I do want to actually turn it off? Do I have to hold down this button? Power options? I don't know. Let's try restarting. If this doesn't help, then I guess I'll try redocking and then... re-detaching. So yeah, unfortunately this isn't quite as... okay, look. Right Joy-Con. Okay, it can start. Left Joy-Con. I use the arrows to move the thing. See, now that's how that's supposed to work, but when I start this game, oh boy. I try to connect them, which it's probably gonna ask me to do like it did before. Right, I pressed L and R on both of them at once. Okay, there's that one, and now the other one. What the fuck is this? Jesus Christ, hold on, hold on. I already read this player 1 and player 2, but that doesn't help. Oh, a tiny little sync button until it reconnects. Here's the thing, what if I try this? Hold a tiny little sync button on the one that doesn't seem like it's... yeah, it says paired, but it's not pairing it right. It should be showing up on this fucking screen if that was the case, but it isn't. See, surely it's not telling me that. Jesus Christ. Right, well, this is now fucking troubleshooting stream, I guess. That's good. Hold on, let me try this, okay? Let me try reattaching them to the dock. There's one. There's the other one. Now I'm gonna detach the left Joy-Con. What? Okay. It's doing the same thing. Gives. I guess we're ready. Hold on. I guess maybe this is different. Okay, I placed the left Joy-Con on a flat surface. I don't know what they mean by pointing at the center of the screen, but I'm doing it. Oh dear. Okay, no, I guess maybe I'm not doing this right. Alright. Either I'm not doing it right or I am expecting this to be done differently from how I think. Right, hold on. Let's just see what happens right now. Shall we? I think... Oh dear. That's loud. Hold on. That's actually really loud. Hold on. Let me turn that down a little bit because goddamn. But yes, let's see. Let's see exactly how this will work. Okay, I pushed any button. Okay, no, I have one Joy-Con. Okay, hold on. TV mode, tabletop mode, or handheld mode? Well, evidently we're playing with Joy-Con controls. Let's you move the on-screen pointer by tilting the Joy-Con for a dynamic one-handed playstyle. So what, you do only play with one Joy-Con? Is that what I'm... Press this button to reset the position. Okay. Touch control uses the touchscreen, so it's like the original, you know, but I guess we're playing with Joy-Con controls. Hold on. Pointer speed, Nintendo Switch version, original remix. I guess we're using the remix version, you know, I already know the... Oh yeah, this what we just heard. Hold on. But I can't change the thing again, can I, to where it's... Okay, that's a little too wild. I don't know if I want to... feel like I'm gonna end up using this one. But yeah, am I supposed to be doing this with only one? Because I'm still not entirely sure about that. See, what happens if I even try to pair the thing right now? Okay, that still works. Yeah, apparently it does. Now I'm gonna try to close this again, and this time I'm not even going to touch the left Joy-Con, because I think I would want to use the right one. So apparently... See, I hope this isn't broken. I hope this is how, you know, what's actually supposed to be happening. I'm gonna attach this thing, okay. I don't know how I would even press LR on that, but... Just L or R, okay, so I only need to attach one, I guess. Okay, we place it on a flat surface. Like, I guess that's actually how you're supposed to do it, because yeah, now the controls are different. It's showing me different controls, so... I was not expecting the control scheme to be only one Joy-Con. I guess I didn't follow that closely enough. I was also not aware that both Joy-Cons had that tracking functionality. Yes. And now to reset it, use Y instead of left. Okay, so it is supposed to be like that, so... Okay, I guess we figured that out at least. Hold on, let me push that up to 4, and there we go, better. See, I have the feeling I'm gonna end up resetting that a whole bunch, but let's start a new game and see what happens. And probably watch me go and disappear voice-wise for a little bit.
Face. You're blocking my view. Shut up. Stop talking. Just go the hell away. All the world needs is me. I got my values. So you can keep yours, all right? I don't get people. Never have, never will.
Alright then. Let's see how this is going to work with only one screen. Question mark? Exclamation mark. using fucking Miiverse type post stuff to create the mind reading stuff. Oh boy, yeah. You know, ordinarily you would be able to see stuff behind this, I think. Because you had two screens, but... well, behind this one, like in the bottom screen, I think this would show up on the top screen. But here we go. We are Shadow the Hedgehog, and he can hear voices in his head. What just happened? Well, we got this Black Reaper pin. Wonder if there's a connection. Also, how fucking fitting is it that the first song we hear when we start the game is this one? Wonder where Lambda went. Tap the pin at the lower right to try out the scanning ability. Right, let's give this a try. Also one... okay, that's a little strange. So here's the thing, right? One of the complaints I had heard about this version from like the Japanese version so far is that you couldn't use the non-point at the screen and touch controls to move, but right now I'm doing it. I'm just moving the control stick and I'm moving. Just like you could do in the original, so... This guy seems nice, but apparently we can't speak to him yet, and we are not even gonna attempt to leave the screen yet. Now let's just scan people and read their thoughts. I'm getting cosplay goosebumps. What's all this bad energy I'm picking up? Like something else is here, not human. Last week's episode of Slamurai was so kick-ass. I can't believe the main character lost. I always knew the rival dude was cooler, so... There you go. Should we just press B to cancel that? Definitely voices, but why? I wonder, am I hearing people's thoughts? What the hell is this pin? Whose phone? Mine. Well, I had a feeling you should know, but your own phone sounds like but reach 10-4, you have 60 minutes. Fail and face erasure, say the Reapers. See you, spam deleted. Still there. It's like the junk mail from hell, even though I only tried this one time. And well, you know, there is now a timer on my hand. Also, these things exist. Frogs. And they attack me, so... In order to survive the frog's onslaught... Boy. Move during battle, alright. I'm pretty sure that's... Holding down the move button to avoid enemy attacks. It's R or B, okay. Holding down the move button causes the boy to move to the pointer's location. Alright, let's control the boy. You gotta bounce and you can escape from battle, but... I mean, we pretty much have to do that, I guess. That's what this... Not just for doing that, but also from... Just to try to get used to the controls, right? So we can dash with that, so it's just like... What do you call it? Yeah, this is weird. Okay, I guess we can't move higher up than that invisible line. That's also something that I have to get used to, but... Well, it seems to work okay. No, gotta bounce. I need to remember too that, like, I keep forgetting I'm only using one of my hands, and apparently you can only use one of my hands. The very start of his dash, Neko is untouchable. There you go. I guess we got that even though we already know how to do that. Right at the beginning. Usually it's the other way around, you see. Using a pointer instead of a touchscreen sounds really unnatural, like it's less precise. Yeah, I guess, I mean... See, you can still use the touchscreen controls, but only if it's in handheld mode, because in docked mode you can't actually, you know, use the touchscreen because it's in the dock. But if you do use the, everybody stop ignoring me. What is this place? It's called The City, but... I feel like maybe I've gotten kinda used to that from playing a few Wii stuff like the Metroid Prime games, so maybe it won't be so bad. But let's watch this summary of what the entire story is gonna be like while I eat more pizza.
Morning rays years and cranes, turn to the west, the west, the west. Be honest, there wasn't a dream. Bell society, unity. Cornet and spinning and sound flows, floating home, trapped by the power of the dream. The power is yet unknown. Morning rays, years and cranes, turn to the west, the west, the west. Be honest, there wasn't a dream. Bell society, unity. Cornet and spinning and sound flows, floating home, trapped by the power of the dream. The power is yet unknown.
Oh boy. We got a TWEWY and Nomura joint, so to notice quality, also use heavy flashbacks. And yeah, I ended up taking more time during the break than I expected because I was waiting for pizza, which I am failing to eat in a timely fashion, so I have to pretend that I'm not stuffed and that my mouth isn't currently stuffed with it as I attempt to clear enough space to talk, but yeah, apparently they've shuffled up the soundtrack a bit. I don't remember this song that much. What's the game? Reaper Sport 3 8-player hunt. Alright. Alright, here we are. Should be safe here. Okay, see, the weird thing is I recognize this song, but it sounds so weird with this, this sound. Well, we're being attacked by frogs again, but just get to watch as they drag everyone else away. Why are the frogs making the people go away? Why am I even here? Are you gonna get me? Boy. But if we forge a pact, we can beat the noise. Or we could buy some earplugs, but no, in my experience, if you want like fancy earplugs, they're actually really expensive. So sure, we'll forge a pact instead. Person who already knows everything about what's going on, I actually never understood why that was the case. How does she already know about the whole Reaper's game thing? At this point. The funny lights, boy. Alright, let's see how actually fighting works with one of these pins. Okay, so there's a move button and a psych button. Probably gonna end up using just A and B, so it's R and CR for movement and attacks, or A and B if you just use the face buttons. Alright, let's see. Yes, I'm probably in a terrible position to play right now because I'm like leaning forward to be close to my plate of pizza, but let's see. Let me see if I can readjust myself and make this not be awful. I don't know, but let's see. Okay, well this thing is not like... There we go. Just gonna... There we go.
So, who's next?
Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to get used to this, but this can work. Some pins have a boot time. Once the energy gauge is emptied, you'll have to reboot. This is true, right. So right now I don't want to be close to these things. I just want to burn them alive from way over there. There we go.
So, who's next?
Yeah, this can work, this can work. It's the feeling that the people who made like a big deal about the Joy-Con controls didn't actually play the game. I did that. Oh, you can use the pin, you must be really good at psychs. You're apparently the only person in the universe, if you follow the lore of this, that can use like all the pin types, I guess. Now the noise won't come after us, we're safe. So what are noise? There are those monsters we just fought, well. And psychs. Is that what this pin is for? So yeah, this is Shiki. We're just gonna take that at face value right now. Get a long week off. The Reaper's game is finished. You see, how does she know all this at this point? This is never really explained, I don't think. Unless twist this flake. Boy, I'm gonna try to remember if... try to calculate if they ended up changing into the dialogue in this. Tell me your name. Boy, why am I in Shibuya? I guess I wasn't there already. The intersection, just need to retrace my steps. I'm going over there. Tell the stick to move around. Yeah, I figured that bit already. Boy, see, it feels really fucking weird to see this whole background scenario thing with more kind of aquarelle, watercolors, smudged art style. With, well, I don't know, kind of a mixture of that and the, you know, the harsh outlines. Or not really harsh, but like thick outlines for these characters. After I've been playing this game all my life with fucking everything pixelated. It's something else I'm gonna have to get used to. Why are you following me? Well, I go wherever I want. I'm always watching. But now we're trapped in here. You're the one being stupid, you see. We made a pact, we're supposed to stick together. Can't beat the noise alone. That's how that works. They'll race us if we don't win. You saw what happened to those people on that balcony. You want to join them? No, partners work together. Make me a part of this. Well, you're already a part of this, you see. You're a player just like me. Why do you have a player pin? Well, don't you have a timer on your hand? Because I do. We only have 20 minutes. Yeah, you can't really explain the fucking timer just appearing on your hand. Hurry to 10-4. That should be easy, right? Reach 10-4 or face erasure. What kind of nut would believe that? Well, this day has been pretty weird. She's gonna follow me anyway. We already give up. So lead the way. Tell me your name. Well, it's Shadow the Hedgehog. No, it's Neku. Sakuraba. So let's go over to 10-4. See, I think it's gonna feel more natural for me to point than to use the control stick in the end. But now I'm guessing we can't actually go there just yet. We got a wall. Yep. Can't get through, but this is the way to 10-4. I wonder. And this guy in the red hoodie, he sure seems suspicious, right? Oh well. Apparently all we need to do is confirm that we were in a pact, and there we go. The wall is now gone. And I kind of have to wonder, you know, if all you need to do is have a pact, if that wall is instance, like it's different for each pair of players, or like if one pair of people with a pact approaches the wall, now everyone can get through. Oh boy, I can't go that way for plot reasons, and also the other layer of plot reasons. She's actually telling the truth. That means we're going to die. Also, I'm pretty sure we can... Oh boy, hang on. Can select this thing and we get to read the mail again. There we go. Just like the original. I was kind of wondering. Okay, we can press Y to do a quick scan. We can press X to... No, wait, that's X. I forget what kind of controller I'm using. Want a new cell phone? Definitely springing for that cat design if I get one. That thing is round. It's spherical, you might even say. Oh boy, dead memes, but... Need some of that Chinese herbal stuff. Okay, Ron said it's a pain in the ass. With my eyeliner on thick today to hide the lines under my eyes and everyone said look cute like a panda. Oh boy. And can we select that one? Yes, we can. What about a book bag? I don't know, so... These three sets, this is for scanning, this is for moving, this is for also for moving, so... And the plus button doesn't really do anything right now, so... Yeah, I'm guessing if we stand around long enough to get that hint thing... Have to get over there to 10-4. Let's see. It's like all the buttons, right? Yeah. CR does the same thing with movement, and so does R. So basically every button other than Y and X is for movement. And I guess probably You know, probably plus, but that's not working yet. We can't pause the game yet, you see. But hey, we made it. Timer banished.
What?
Immediately very easy initial challenge of the game. But now here's a Reaper. Who, even though it's pretty evident who that is if you've been paying attention. It's just off screen. You know how to fight now? Alright, focus your thoughts on me, oh boy. And now the partner thing. See, this is the thing that I have the most questions about. Because if you remember in the original version, this was like the whole point of the synergy between the two screens. But apparently this is based on the iPad version or whatever, the phone version. The solo remix it was called. Where apparently, since you no longer have two screens, you need to treat your partner as a pin. Right. Keep tapping for a combo. So do you just do nothing as Neko when that happens? See, I'm really kind of wondering how some of the stuff in the game is going to work. Are we not supposed to... Hold on. No escape. Oh no. Are we not supposed to tap the pin? I mean... Okay, that's for movement. And I thought this was for... Am I not doing this right? Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Okay, you use this for movement, use this for attack. Use this for movement, use that for attack. Are we not supposed to... What are we supposed to do? God damn it. We don't have to do that. No, that's what that does. Oh boy. Do we hold it down? No, that just uses that pin. Okay, color me confused. Am I really not doing this right? Do I just kill this frog by myself now? Is that even gonna work? I don't have to like do this, do I? No, that doesn't work either. I guess just kill the frog by myself. Yeah, we did it. That was teamwork. We can fight together apparently, oh boy, and we're gonna have another battle now, even though I didn't actually figure out. Okay, wait, do we just have... Okay, am I interpreting this wrong? I should just like... Okay, so they both put at the same time as the thing, but like once I run out energy on that pin, do I just need to like... I don't know. Okay, no, there we go, that's what you do. So it's straight up is just like another pin where you need to tap. Oops. Oh well. You need to tap the enemy to make it work. That's how that works. I just completely failed to understand that until now. I know how to pay attention. And here comes a big one, even though this is gonna be like... one of the least remarkable ones by the time this is over. Especially if I go into post-game. Okay, I actually did not pay attention to that, even though I probably should have. Hold on. Because here's the fun part about all this, right? Okay. Like, it might seem like a relatively... what do you call it? Relatively inconsequential thing to have the distinction between the regular partner mode and doing it this way, but it really isn't, because, you know, the sync rate actually is important for fighting certain enemy types even. And there's like a few bosses that, you know, utilized the two screens thing to significant effect. So I'm actually quite curious about how the fuck they're going to make up for that in this version. Which I guess is also related to how they did make up for that in the phone version that this is partly based on. Well, minus the bonus scenario that's apparently gonna be in here somewhere. Why have the missions only get harder? We got 6 more days. Are we gonna make it? Why am I stuck here? What if I'm erased? What the hell kind of game is this? How did I end up here? Why am I stuck in Shibuya? I guess I just don't like Shibuya. Well, time to eat another one of these. And go straight to the second day, okay. Where am I now? Hope this works out. You know, it just occurred to me that I probably have like a... Hold on. Because my fucking microphone settings are now gone. Noise gate is probably gone. Hold on. Testing, testing, okay. Testing, testing. Well, that's really sensitive, hold on. Oh boy. Bork, bork. Testing, testing. Okay, that'll have to do. Right, I changed the noise gate. Hopefully that's less intrusive now. Sure do wonder what the Borks are about. They were obnoxious, well. Where are we? Isn't this the underpass by the station? I can hear the trains. Yeah, how'd we get here? Set the cursed sculpture free. You have 60 minutes, fail and face eraser, say the Reapers. And there they are again. What's it for, the mission? Well, you really don't know. If you don't clear the mission before the timer hits 0, we'll both be erased. So it happened to those people by the station and met a Reaper. Can't believe I'm even entertaining that thought, but I know what I heard. Well, why the date change on my phone? Date must have gone by. We just kinda fell asleep and just kinda hung around on the streets. Sleeping. We were in the middle of the street in broad daylight. Why would we fall asleep? Well, yeah, they do kinda gloss over that a lot of the time, don't they? Gotta be talking about the statue of Hachiko. And we're still going on about that. Did somebody drag us here, or... No, I think we're focusing on the wrong kind of plot points, the ones that are never going to be addressed. You don't have to be like this. Apparently. What am I doing wrong? I wonder. Well, let's go find Hachiko, shall we? And here's this guy. He's not gonna say anything to us yet, though, I guess. Even though it's actually pretty evident that it's going to be important. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to get out of here yet. Yep. Now we're trapped in here. Better give up right now. Is this the way to Hachiko? Well, got past the wall yesterday. There has to be some kind of rule. Otherwise, you know, if there objectively is no way to proceed, we can just... stop your bit. Oh boy. If there is in fact no way to proceed, we can just give up, but also be very sanctimonious about it, because we've pretty much proven that we have the moral high ground there. Because it's literally impossible for us to do anything. But if we can do something, might as well try to find out what. That's the thought process there. So wait, we seriously can't, like, what do I... Oh, I can't go into the menu yet. He just don't want me to do that yet. And I can't read his mind, what do you know? Maybe it's blank. I had no trouble scanning people yesterday, well, except for that guy. I'm pretty sure that guy wasn't readable either, the guy in the crossing. If you're paying attention. What if it's just him? Maybe he's special. So now what? That guy's coming right at us. Scan and erase all the noise in this area. Well, those are indeed the conditions to move on. World is more than just what you see, apparently. And there he goes. What a creepy guy. Don't know what his deal is, but he's part of the game, that's for sure. He's an NPC, you might even say. He's kind, can't be scanned. We're just gonna say that right now. World is more than just what you see. You need to go to the big rock in the savannah. Apparently the noise are here, and apparently even though Shiki knew a bunch of stuff about the game, she didn't know about the scanning. Shouldn't you try some other pins? You've got more, right? Oh boy. Okay, so I guess maybe now we'll be able to actually go into the menu to change the pins. I do remember, you know, Speaking of AB flashbacks, let me reposition myself. I do remember that when he was doing the streams for that game with the long play, it was like the actual long play that he used was really clunky, and the guy that's first playing it never actually changes pins except very infrequently. So that was fun. Oh boy, it works. Right, I got a bunch of pins. I'm just going to put them on my shorts, I guess. Certain pins only work for certain people, even though I'm never going to find a pin that I can't use. Enemy encounters. Nice. Right, let's see. But now I guess we don't go into the menu yet, we just... Oh, there's the noise. Can we... No, we can't engage multiple noise at once yet. I guess we're not allowed to do that yet. Tap an enemy to strike it with lightning, or tap an empty part of the screen to fire a bullet. Yep, that is in fact what those do. Okay. Let's tap the empty part of the screen, there we go. And tap an enemy to get fucking lightning bolts to come and destroy it. Prepare to be destroyed, frog. Oh boy, this thing has like shit range, I forgot about that. Oh well. Force rounds, lightning, and there we go. And we have to do that 3 times though.
Focus.
So we can't actually rearrange our pins yet. But we're forced to use all the different kinds of psychs, I guess. The ones that allow us to drag and or... Okay, no. See, what's the fucking point of giving you another pin if you can just use the fire one over and over again? Fucking... Psychokinesis. See, this is gonna be interesting for sure, because that one allows you to flick stuff at enemies, but there's also another kind that I'm pretty sure allows you to, like, grasp an object and move it around however you want. Oh boy, slash. Move the pointer quickly across the enemy to perform a slash attack, so this one's probably gonna be the finickiest so far. I had to imagine. Just have to, like, do this motion repeatedly, and then it doesn't actually land. Oh boy. Slash an enemy at a distance away. Oh, there you go. Slash it once. Oh, it didn't seem as awkward, like... Guess if you don't do it in crazy motions, which shouldn't be that hard, you don't have to worry too much about that. You have to scan to see the noise. That takes care of them all. What about the wall? Well, it's gone now. Because we took out the noise, so that's a trick to getting past the walls. Heard you can only beat the noise in pairs, but I managed just fine alone. Apparently, so how did we do it? Well, apparently just having a pact is enough. It's the only reason you can hurt the noise. Without each other, you'd be helpless. To have some free information, I guess. You must be one of them. But hey, we were able to use all the pins. I'm kind of psych genius, boy. Don't be naive with the umlaut, which is how you actually write that. Where did these come from? Well, we have 2 player pins. Oh yeah, I thought that one of them was hers for a reason. Why 2? You only need 1. I do remember there being a plot reason for that, but I don't remember exactly what it was. Need them as psychs so I can stop the noise from killing me. But how would I get them? Well... Think how lucky I am my partner's psych was, well... Never make it without you, apparently. If you're gonna flatter someone, you could try to sound a little genuine, well... Just try to be nice, well... How am I supposed to tell when you just stand there? You should take off those headphones. Oh yeah, he never does take those off, does he? Except in, like, cutscenes. I just met you, ergo I don't like you. I guess we win this yelling argument. Now she's playing with her phone. Oh yeah, there's also a reason she's looking at her phone all the time. You may or may not remember if you already know the game. Okay, I guess there's someone else in the tunnel who's not thinking anything. There's nothing here that we can see right now yet. Like, I'm pretty sure there's some hidden blue noise that you can see before you finish the game for the first time, but not sure exactly where they are. So I'm kind of curious about, like, whether or not all of the tracks from the original DS North American version are going to be in this, because I do remember that some of them were, like, exclusive to that version and weren't in the Japanese one. Like the Deja Vu song, which was actually one of my favorite ones. Wonder if that's going to be in this version. And here's this guy. Boy, you got us good yesterday, but today I'm across you, yo. Get a hint you ask your friends, oh boy. Can't scan you, you gotta be with them. We're not going to address the fact that this is basically a Japanese guy trying to act like a gangster. Other players just like us, you see. They also have those pins. We're just not able to scan each other. You couldn't scan me either. Well, this gave us a startle. Well, yesterday this pink-haired chick cornered us, yeah. She kinda has that in common with Shiki, doesn't she? For we could get to 10-4. Then Pinky starts to sick a bunch of noise and us, Mr. Badio. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she did the same thing to us, we just couldn't see her because she was off screen. Should do introductions. This is my partner, Rhyme. He almost said sister, you see, which would have made it pretty clear from this point that Rhyme is in fact a girl, but just looking at Rhyme without knowing that, it's extremely ambiguous, you might say. What's with the phones? He's still mad? Well, no, he's just Neku. That's literally the only explanation you have to give. Figure out how to use your phones yet? No, apparently not. We don't get any calls, sending messages doesn't work either, but apparently we haven't been able to do anything with them yet. We haven't even bothered to check. I mean, you ain't using yours, you're gonna get on down the road, yo. Well, can't even save the game if you don't use your phone, you see. Alright, time to... oh boy. Time to get all the flavor text. Or, not really flavor text in this case, it's mandatory dialogue. You pick out your pins by building decks with them. Take this healing pin. I shouldn't remember that you get this early on. And the pink-haired chick, I sure wonder who she was. She attacked us in the Scrabble crossing with those black wings. She's probably a Reaper. So yeah, scanning doesn't work on Reapers or players. Does that mean that she gives out the missions? Well, not quite, but it's not entirely unrelated. So up with today's mission, don't make sense. You know anything about the Reapers game? Well, just that you have to stay alive for 7 days. Something about a new mission every day. It's gotta be. And if we fail the mission, they erase us. Or maybe not, apparently. Beating her never made it to 10-4, but there they are. So we don't get a playable now. I wanna find out what happens if these timers hit 0. I think this is where they were supposed to figure out that, there you go. If only one set of players completes the daily mission, then it counts as a clear condition for all of them. The cursed sculpture, well, it's gotta be Hachiko. So we say, because that's the only sculpture in existence in this district, I guess. Except we learn in this very mission that that's not in fact the case. Oh no, there's a wall. What's up with that? Well, trapped in here. See, they've been talking about scanning, so... haven't they figured out that maybe, you know, scanning for noise is related to breaking down some of the walls? Let's see. Should use that pin I gave you. Try it out for yourself. Or, oh, there we go. I guess this was actually grayed out. I just couldn't really tell because, you know, it's got this thing with the white background right behind it, but there you go, no more questions. Hey, we can actually save the game now, I think. We can actually use the phone. I was thinking things is gonna get tough. We should all work together. It'll be very, very easy, but apparently Nick still doesn't want to work with anyone. Can't take one more medal, we're not gonna need a bunch of strangers to drag me down. How can you say that? Well, maybe I'm just angry, I guess. I can't scan you, you could be players or you could be reapers, I have no way of knowing. Player pins is apparently not enough, he says, even though it's the most reliable thing you have so far. You know, it's basically science. When you have absolutely no fucking idea how something works, you notice certain repeating patterns. That's the foundation of science, you might even say. But no, apparently we're not far enough down that path yet to think that it's reliable. Oh boy. Piece of dirt. Let's bounce. The fuck do you speak like that? I have to wonder. And well, there they go. Why don't you go with them? Well, apparently it's like in the Black Hole games where you have like an invisible chain binding the both of you. And if you try to go too far from each other, then it's just not gonna let you. See, I don't think that it actually works like that, but that's just what this makes me think of right now. Not opening up to anyone ever. The end. Other people just hold me back and I can do things my own way, you see. Eliminating everything that's not your friend. And hey, what do you know, we can actually access the menu now, I think. As there were pins, you won't be able to attack foes in battle. Attack the phone icon, or press the start thingy, which in this case is plus deeds. What is this? Oh, it's just the game report. Is this to view a game report? Screen layout. We can unlock artwork for additional characters by meeting certain requirements in the game, as per rank, as per points. Yeah, I think the Esper points are determined by a few different factors. Also, I guess this is the fucking menu music now instead of... well, maybe it's just for the screen, hold on. Got the noise report percentage, the pin mastery percentage, which it's probably gonna be very low for the longest time. Final time attack, certain story battles in the game, which I barely even remember anything about that particular challenge, but... Continue at load screen... No, apparently this is the actual pause screen music now instead of the music we heard at the title screen, which used to be the case. Well, I think if you have like some records that you can get... What the fuck is this? Oh, there you go. I was expecting to have that already, but okay. Guess we have both of these now. I think I'll stick with this one. My first wallet. It can only hold like the shittiest amount of money right now. So yeah, we can... Do we have the healing pin equipped yet? Let me see. Is this the pins we have equipped right now? Hold on. I guess we can only have 2 equipped at this time. I don't know, what's a reboot time? Instant boot reboots in 3 seconds. 5 seconds. So this is probably the... Well, what about this one? 4 seconds, and I would probably just a combination of hello. This and this for now. Organize them by number, cycle, usage. Well, what about our stockpile or the mastered pins? We have 3 mastered pins right now, 2 500 yen ones and 1 scarletite. And I'm assuming that I still want to save like a pretty... I want to save the scarletite for some pretty specific stuff. Because you can only get these like during some story events during the first playthrough, or doing some very specific stuff later on, which might be a problem. So I'm pretty sure I want to save that for some pretty specific endgame stuff. Probably won't fuck around too much with them until then. And we only have normal difficulty available right now, even though there's supposed to be 4 difficulties. Even though I'm pretty sure the final and highest difficulty won't even be available until the post-game, if I recall. Okay, this is where you see that. Let's listen to the original version of this song. It's actually quieter too. Yep, it certainly seems quieter. Now let's listen to the remix version, because I already know what the original sounds like. Well, let's see. Are there noise around here? I wonder. No, we can't grind for experience yet. What a shame. Well, we can read about this. Wonder which structure. Oh, wait. Did you hear that? There's that super hot pharmacist. If she won her university's beauty contest, she must be banging. Oh boy. Who should I get to DJ? The Yoshimano Red Cycle Records DJs from time to time, right? Poor Mr. Moya, you're feeling stuck between a rock and a hard place, I can tell. People put you up on a pedestal, birds poop on you. Well, so yeah, there's another statue that could be the cursed statue, but we just only considering the Hachiko one right now. Where's this pig noise? So you see the fucking pig icon up there light up. Or not really light up, but be filled out. That means there's a pig noise somewhere in here. There it is. What can we do anything about that yet? Let's see. I guess so. So do you just... I guess since this is technically the first pig noise in the game, since I don't think... just beat it up and that's it. There you go.
Who's next?
There we go.
It's done.
Star rank, there you go. And I think the first optional battle that we were able to initiate of our own volition. What do you know? Can we check the noise report yet, or is that... No, that's not available yet. What a shame. So here we go. There's another wall, and here's another suspicious guy in a red hoodie. Must be headed toward a wall, but it's apparently not going to make her stop. Just have to defeat some noise, right? Oh boy. Now apparently we just need to lift the statue's curse. Don't get paid to chit-chat. Apparently they do get paid, though. Really makes you think. Out of the Reaper's condition in this this game. You know, I'm trying to not spoil what's actually going on, even though I already know it hell out back, and I'm pretty sure that most of the people that are watching this also do. Maybe it's just a big metaphor for capitalism. Just put it that way for now. But Hachiko is past the wall, so... Can you say Shiki instead of hey? No, apparently we cannot. We're gonna deign ourselves to do that yet. Oh yeah, the Moyai. There's one more statue here, isn't there? Never thought about where it came from, it's just there. It's pretty normal to me, well... Let's find out. And from this point on, you can lose the game. You can now play Shiki in co-op, what? Okay, hold on. You can play in co-op in this? Hold on. Or... well, in co-op do you mean... just actual partner mode? Solo or co-op? Hold on. Okay, no, you can play 2 players, hold on. I've controllers for 2 players. Okay, I'll do 2-player mode with mine own hands, I guess. Oh, maybe not. Actually, I have no idea how that would even work, so I'll just leave it like this for now. Let's see. Controlling your partner. Tap an enemy to punch, tap multiple times to perform a powerful see, Drag empty space / empty space. What if I do this with, like... You ever seen those videos of people who, like, what do you call it, who play DS games like Trauma Center with 2 styluses and end up being able to do things a lot more precisely that way. What if I get into a fight with some noise and then... Oh boy.
We can do this, Neko.
No, this is how this works. This is how you do it. Oh, please get over there. You. I can totally make this work. This totally is going to work beautifully. It's not going to be a disaster at all. Especially since you got the move button, you got the other button. Oh boy. You played co-op with another player. Oh boy. Yeah, that's totally what happened there. Hold on. Let's try that one more time, shall we? Let me move, what? Oh yeah, there's noise in the statue. Need to get this cutscene first, I guess, before I can move. Maybe if we erase all that noise, we can lift it. Yeah, I'm guessing too, you can't do it like online or anything. That would be asking for too much, you see. What if I don't want to lift the noise yet, though? What if I want to fight more wolves? Okay, so you press this button. Maybe if I use these buttons, it'll be easier. Hold on.
You're good as gone.
I just fucking do this. There we go. See, just do it synchronously, that'll... Okay, do you know... Okay, so there's like multiple psychs that she has. I had actually not cut that yet. Can we drag empty space? Here we can. Oh hey, this works out. No, I'm just joking, this is a disaster, but... Where the fuck is the blue one? There we go. Well, this does seem a bit more reliable, though, than fucking... Yeah, it comes okay, eventually. Hey, fucker. Ah, jeez. Okay. Yeah, at least we won. I just noticed that my fucking... See, you can't see this on the stream, because it doesn't translate well at all, but... basically the edges of the game are cut off for me because my TV that I'm playing this on isn't high enough resolution to actually fit in all of the picture. So I can like barely see the health bar. I think we're gonna turn this off because this is just like... this is bad. I'm doing bad. I'm sure there's gonna be some people who can do this really well, but I'm not one of those people, I guess. Stick to Forever Alone mode for now. Alright, let's actually progress with the plot here. Can only fight one of these at a time, though.
This won't be hard.
No, you underestimate how hard it can be when I'm at the helm. Oh yeah, need to remember that she's gonna be there in this mode. It's the sync thing. It's probably gonna be even harder to get the fucking sync if I try to do the 2 controllers thing without actually knowing what I'm doing. Let's drink some pop. Okay, no, maybe not. That was an A rank, that was good, clearly. That was B rank time though, apparently. Oh, shame. Alright, well, there's another one. Right, here we go. Just notice that the fucking Shiki pin also has 2 boots at the beginning, so that's fun. There we go. Yeah, please keep killing these wolves for me, shall you? Can you? Well, we got 100% sync rate, so, you know, that's fun. That was easier than I expected. And hey, we get another A rank, except this time it was A rank time as well. 10 cross combos, no pins dropped. Actually, when I get the feeling that I missed one of those tutorial things that for the co-op thing, and I just completely failed to understand what it was about. Well, the clock is ticking, at least the ball is gone. Let's go find Hachiko. You talk like you've never heard of it. Boy. How can you live in glorious Nippon and not know Hachiko? Didn't you watch the Richard Gere movie? Jesus Christ. Didn't you watch the actual movie from the 80s that was a remake of. How'd you figure out how to get past the wall? At least I think it was from the 80s, I don't know. Let's just head for Hachiko, shall we? And get more money. Extra slot for the pet. Wait, really? Already? Okay. Items that start with S and the pink characters are special treasures called stickers. They give you abilities. Also, let's see here. So apparently we have a new pin slot already. Okay, I'll just take that then. So which one do I want? We'll just take this one, I guess. For now, and actually the stickers that we have right now are these. Can we not like look at these again? Oh. Wait, no, not that, this. Alright, that's what that does. Control strike, control stab, control slash, boot reboot wearing pins. Question mark. I think they're all in the question mark category anyway. Obstacles can be used. Oh, there you go. It's just reading the description, I guess. Fallen enemies drop a pin. There are a couple of ways you can up your drop rates. Yeah, we're not gonna tell you about those yet, though. This is swag. Control strike, control stab, slash, use obstacles wearing pins, boot reboot, escaping for battle, scanning enemy encounters, melee icon. Partner pin, controlling combat, cross combos. Try to alternate attacks, you'll receive visual feedback telling your sync rate has increased. Okay. So we need to alternate attacks to make the sync rate go up this time. That's the part that I missed. Alright, so I think we took care of all the orange noise, so I'm guessing we did it. We can now come here. And see this guy for the first time, Ramcrotch. And the lady has just the ingredient I need, the mustard of your doom. And with plenty of time left. So these places are connected, yeah. That's kind of how streets work, usually. Maybe you could erase the noise around it, or yeah. I mean, I kind of understand that, but still, like... Don't get in the theater, he said. Oh boy, did you hear that. Don't let my honey burn down. 4 meals and snacks every 2 hours. Cleaning the toilet makes you lucky. Okay, look out, world. Well, where's this phone with people talking about? Have to marry, then Cat's definitely the one. That uncompromising style, brilliant ideas. You're sure Rikako works around here? I'm kinda hungry. Maybe she might sneak me some free fries. Oh wait, that's free food. How about Tokyo though? Everybody's giving me the evil eye. Do I look that outer place? Is it my clothes? Is my clothes? Ain't it? Well. I were taller, girls would think I was so hot, but I stopped growing years ago. Well. Sit down and have some tea, but no, that's a wait. Better save the money than drink it away. Well. Is that really worth it, though? If you were depriving yourself of a simple experience like that. If I gamed through the night, I wouldn't oversleep within that game. Oh boy. Screw date. You know, true story right there. No noise around the statue. Hachiko must not be cursed. Could we have the wrong statue? Well, we don't have time to hunt for another statue. Nothing's wrong with Hachiko. Like what? Well, looks different from what I saw it at Hachifest. Well, I don't know to what degree that... Oh boy, already these things are different. No one knows who the designer for Gatito is. Well, left my can of salt at home. What are fries without that extra layer of white salty death? Well, smells good, no salt. What's a smells good thing? I can't even... Oh, that person. Hold on. Can I please... There we go. Wonder what scent. Should ask so I can pick some up, but talk about looks were awkward. I was just smelling you. Shibuya Games show was such a blast. Those uniforms floor staff had them were super cute. Oh. Smell of cute, boy. The trio from Shiba Q Heads is playing today. I like their sound, but it's the fun between song banter that does it for me. Well, I guess those three people play in a band together. I never knew that, actually. I wonder if the Prince posted anything new on his blog. Well, what the hell is Princess Training? Well, wait, that's the blog that we... Okay, there are two blog-related things, I guess. But yeah, before we examine the statue, let's see. Where's this thing? Is it up there? Yeah, there it is. Let's see if this one is gonna be as simple as the other one. See, it kinda looks like this is the same kind of pig and everything, so... I think it actually is going to be as simple as the other one. There you go. We did it. We slaughtered an innocent animal. For that sweet, sweet... I don't know, is that a money pin that it dropped? Well... Actually, yeah, let's read about this singer. Barely stays on key, but that's what makes it so mesmerizing. Oh, and a new single. Wait, that was a new single. Yes, I overdid it with a week straight of 8-hour solo sessions, well... Senior rentals are all half price now in whatever year this is. But yeah, let's actually do the plot thing and examine the statue. Something is definitely off. When I saw him at Hachi Fest, Hachiko wasn't like this at all. Hachi Fest, you say? It's a blast. It's this festival where you touch Hachiko for good luck. If you touch the right place in the right way, your wishes come true. Just gotta hope that's a place that's convenient. They hold it every year, and each time the place you have to touch changes. Well, but if you get it wrong, you explode, you get cursed. Well, it's pretty extreme. Well, so take a closer look. Hachiko seems less lovable. Well, you can see right away that she had like this blue streak over here, but we're not allowed to point that out yet. So now we just... puppy. Wait, that's a different thing. Why do their clothes wear out so quickly, baby? I just need to take better care of my clothes. Is that the puppy thing? Okay. I don't see what that has to do with puppies, but okay. I'm just going to... I'm going to ignore that. But now I'm pretty sure what you do is go back here and listen to this guy again. Hachiko seemed in trouble too. Were I only able to polish away the stains on his weary heart? Well, let's kill something while we're over here, and then we'll go take care of that. And there we go, the coloration that lets you alternate attacks. Isn't that convenient? How'd you just take care of that? Good thing our sync rate is completely filled up right now, even though I don't think that really has any great effect yet. So I'm starting to get an idea of how some of the stuff that had to do with, you know, attacking in tandem with your partner before it's gonna work out. Okay, so did that work? Did that register? Listening to that guy, I don't think it did. Hold on. That's unfortunate. This curse, something's off. I'm gonna do some recon. Because yeah, in the original DS version you had this thing called a light puck that you pass around between the two partners. And I think that the thing that triggers it being passed around is finishing a combo. But here I guess it's just alternating attacks with that pin. Hachiko seems down lately, don't you think? What is it with this guy and statues? Well, he must be like you, drifting in a sea of woes. If only I could polish all his pain away, then he'd feel better. His heart would shine again. Polish away Hachiko's pain, that's idiotic. And yet that's exactly what we're gonna try right now. Did look a little dirty when I saw this weird marking on him. What if it's some kind of hex? Or what if it was someone just going crazy with magic marker? Well, alright, well, guess we have to do this. let's go ahead and take care of this now. Polish Hachiko. All of the other options are now gone. It's polished like we mean it well, no one's watching. Also, I'm pretty sure that we established this before, that like most people can't even see us, but okay. It's polished like we mean it. Oh boy, I get different, there you go. Different music for this part too, I'm pretty sure. This is normally song you only hear during when you're in like a shop. Seems the more we polish, the less this looks like Hachiko. Oh boy. Who could have seen that coming? Something came out of the statue. How terrible that it's this thing that we've already fought like 5 times. Okay, 52 tap now, alright, not slash. Which is what I was doing. And hey, we leveled up. How convenient. So, because we leveled up too, I forgot about that. Every time we level up we get a free heal. We don't have to use the... Oh shit. Something going on with the chat again, hold on. Why do I have to... Okay, I was gonna say why do I have to ping things in Discord, but I figured out why. Yeah, apparently the chat pontificator's been eating messages again. Don't you love it when it does that? But yeah, we did it. We completed the story-mandated fight. What do you know? And now we got a Shiki sticker, which is Nico's defense, while he's partnered with Shiki. That's all we had to do. It was nice possessing both MIA and Hachiko, and our mission was to get rid of both. Said before you don't need any friends, and yet couldn't have solved Hachiko's riddle without me. Just take my word for it. Had I not noticed the pattern, we might not have cleared the mission. Well, if you ask me, oh boy. You too again. And we already know it's our arch-nemesis. Excuse me for doing my job, which is killing people. A Reaper, she gives out the missions, yeah, not quite, but... Roll me a bowl of ramen for not disappearing like you're supposed to. Too spooked to answer, this should bring around. Well, time for... Oh dear, this sounds different. Time for the real Shadow the Hedgehog this time. Yeah, this is actually working out pretty well, I gotta tell you. Like, I too was concerned with how the, you know, how the Joy-Con controls are gonna work compared to... compared to the old ones. And, okay, so I'm getting kind of tripped up when I move it around, because there's separate buttons for moving and for attacking, but... And other than that, this works surprisingly well, I gotta tell you. And it even has its own health bar, which I can't see because it's like cut off by the edge of my screen that I'm playing this on. I mean, I can always just look at the stream that the screen that the stream is on. Hey, we maxed out these spins. That was quick. So already we're starting to build up our pin mastery percentage. Surely, Shiki attack pin, ice blow, Scarlet Tights. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember where I heard this song for the first time in the original game, and it feels kind of out of place in this scene, I gotta tell you. These noise are tougher than the others. You're like stronger than I thought, but I'm not done playing yet, boy. Next noise will be a killer, apparently. But we can't keep this up, we've got one chance. Gotta take her out, well... Never win against the Reaper, but alright. She raises her own noise, and then... Noise are nothing but tools, pawns. They're pawn stars for us, you see. Arisen? I have no idea how strong she is. Doesn't matter, I have to try. But no, we're not gonna do it. Or we're not gonna do it if we listen. She can erase you in a second, so we're led to believe. And yeah, we actually did listen for once. And when I'm in the mood, maybe I should just finish the job, well. But I can't do that, well. Let's try something fun, a special bonus challenge just for you. If you pull it off, I'll let you out of the Reaper's game. Just fucking take my word for it. I am very trustworthy, as you can tell. And no longer will we listen to reason on this. We're in. Attaboy. Not to mention, if you fail, I erase you. The rules are very simple. You have 1 minute to erase that girl, which we can apparently do. Poof, kaput. Pretend you're erasing the noise. It's easy peasy. There we go. Asking me to kill someone. There's no way I can do that, but is there? Or is there? How willing are we to straight up murder somebody? Let me give you an incentive. That girl, she's been spying for the Reapers. Thanks for checking in so often. Well, your phone. Why did you keep playing with your phone? Yes, spying. How convenient that we're saying that right in front of her. Goodbye and thanks for playing. Good start, kiddo. Well, do what comes naturally. How bad can you be? Save yourself, screw everybody else. Well, that is pretty much a summation of what he's been saying the whole game up until this point, so that's pretty on point. Oh boy, time for me to go quiet again and eat. Alright, there we are. I was actually waiting the whole chapter for that scene, just so I could have like 30 seconds in which to eat. But now my pizza's gotten cold, that's sad. No, I'm indoors. I'm in Smash. And the girl is gone. Because of me. What a shame. Oh yeah, speaking of that, well, let's take one more bite now. I used the spin for all that, but apparently no, I can't do it outside of combat. Or I just can't do it right now, I guess. Shall I continue from the title screen after having exited the game and the pin snake who is wearing? Oh boy. Oh yeah, we still get shut down pin stuff. Wonder if it's gonna let me fuck around with that, just like it did before. Also, check out this guy here, out of whack. Can't figure out what the hell is out of whack, but it's out of whack, alright. Isn't this a track that's only the Japanese version or something? Well, apparently not anymore. Somebody's coming this way. And well, how do you know she's not dead? You scared the crap out of me. Don't do that. Well, Stark and I was looking for our way out. Must have tripped a half-dozen times. Exactly. So let's try this again. Pins only work when we fight noise. Well, there you go. With a few exceptions, like psychokinesis. Stark, you should be more careful. When I found the exit, then apparently she didn't want to leave without us. Well, which one of us has been acting dumb? Well, no time for a convenient flashback too. Watch the follow-up for this scene. With this dialogue that we already saw. Now let's see some results. Hey, that's enough of that. Nope. Can't quite get to carry that out to its completion because Robert Downey Jr. here steps in. Making you erase your partner the mission is a clear violation, you see. Just having a little post-game fun. Well, post-game, well, I guess for the day. 1 mission per day, that's a rule. And only the Game Master can pick out the missions. Well, she's not the Game Master, which means this wasn't a mission, which means I didn't make any rules, well. For a player, you sure know a lot about our rules. She's forced to assume, I guess. Oh, they're about letting me out of the game, well. I do not lie, if I erased you, that's still letting you out of the game. So there you go. So, conveniently this guy showed up. Sanae Hanakoma, even though I thought... Isn't Sanae, like a girl's name in Japanese? That would be like... I never actually noticed that before. But that would make 2 major characters in this game that have a... kind of a girly name even though they're men. Sort of a guardian, I watched the game. To make sure safety types don't start bending the rules. She tricked you. Oh, you ignored a young lady, fell into a trap and very nearly snuffed her out for good. How embarrassing. Think you can't do everything yourself? You're in for some hard lessons. Hard feelings can make for good teamwork. You want to survive or not? Well, she's gonna wait for him to say that. She made you do it, didn't she? Well, should have stood up for myself better, not fucking just let you choke me with the force. There's only one way to stay alive in this Shibuya. Trust your partner, especially you phones. Well, yeah, I think this is the first time somebody calls them phones. Partnership is essential to surviving the game. You face limitations, but partner up and you can smash right through them. That's how everything works, right? That's extrapolatable to everything. You see, it's a metaphor. And I'm not even exaggerating that much. That's actually kind of where this is going in the end. Partner is always sharing your energy, so you gotta sync up and really feel each other. You won't sync up unless you open up, talk to her. Tell her how you're feeling, lay it on her. That's the fastest way to get something across. Oh boy. But still, I want to win at this game. And I want us to do it together. Want to understand me too, but I don't. Can't remember anything about my name. Woke up in the intersection with no clue how I got here. No clue why I'm part of this stupid game. I don't know anything, because I can't remember anything. But that means what? You have amnesia. Yeah, that guy totally doesn't know anything about what's going on with him. Can't believe you've lost your memory. Well, could have told me sooner. Didn't know. Well, you know nothing about Shibuya or the game. But it strikes me as kind of strange that the rest of these people do know about that. Like you do? Well, I don't know everything, but we got lucky. Yeah, they're never going to address, I think, how the rest of these players know the rules, but I guess from an in-universe perspective it makes sense that they would, or else they just get annihilated immediately. Feel like you and I can finally talk, and he gave us an awesome pin. Well, you dropped your phone, which he doesn't want us to touch. Well, there you go. That's what she was looking at. Nice photo. Screen was face up. That's my friend, she was in my class. She was looking at that. It's just a photo, you don't need to, well... No, it goes a little bit deeper than that, you see. What else does she have to hide? Defeat the Master of A East. You have 360 minutes, fail and face eraser. You just hang around and do nothing for 6 hours and clearly will be just fine. A East, it's the name of a concert space. Been there a bunch of times. Seem to know Shibuya pretty well. Well, exit's right over there, so... Okay, we now have easy mode. I guess that's a fucking Hanekoma sticker that we got. I think there was something I wanted to check. In the menu. Oh yeah, well I need to change my pins first of all, because these are mastered. Well, I don't need to change them, but... Well, can we not, like, take them in the... put them in the mastered pile? Hold on. Just, you know, remove... If we need to put them here to... Yeah, I guess we do. If we put them down here, it doesn't quite work. But yeah, let's see. Don't really need the healing that badly right now, I don't think so. We'll just stick around with the rest of these. I don't think any of these pins can evolve. Which I don't know if we're supposed to know about yet. This pin will not evolve, and this one will though, but I don't think we can get it to evolve with regular battle pin points or whatever they're called. Where did you get the PP? Yeah, that's how that works. The fuck does PP stand for in that sense? I actually don't remember if it's pin points or pin power or whatever. It's pin something, that much I'm almost entirely certain. Hey look, 1.5% pin mastery. We're on our way to 100% completion. And we can now play on easy difficulty if we're complete cowards or if we're looking for specific pins. Let's see. But yeah, apparently we can get shutdown PP also, which means... Well, it doesn't mean anything particular by itself, but it makes me wonder, because if you remember in the original, there were 3 kinds of PP, which were the one you get from battles, the one you get from shutdown, and the one you get from mingle mode, which I'm guessing is gone, so I'm guessing if that's going to be replaced or if it's just going to be removed. So now what? We're here. We were inside Ace the whole time, you see. How was I supposed to tell? Well, they had all the lights off. We had a schedule, so no griping. Let's go defeat that master, even though it's too dark to see anything inside. We're likely to trip over it and defeat it. How do we restore 7 power? Well, somebody around here must know. Talk to your partner. Or talk to this guy that is conveniently standing right here. The hell is he? We gotta rehearse. What's that guy grumbling about? Well... See, this guy has no problem talking to us. Think you could do a guy a favor? Cheer him out. Sometimes all people need is a good listener. Might even be able to solve his problem. If not, don't worry, I promise I'll say no. Well, Sep, look at the bigger picture, well... I'm supposed to play here in a few hours, but the tech's been gone all day. Could you go look for him? Well... Sure, gotta stay here and hold the fort. Where the hell did that slacker go? The tech is missing. Part of the concert crew. He's a black tee got a lanyard around his neck. Without him, we're screwed. So we're led to believe. Why can't you go and find him? Because I got a concert. Well, can't go wandering off. The name's 777. Parentheses, quote, 777, end quote, end parentheses. So, 777. Death Merch, which I'm pretty sure would be, if you pronounce that with German pronunciation, would be something like Death Merch. Vocalist and rising superstar 777. You've heard of us, rock on. We're still totally indie. But one day we're gonna start a rock revolution, just wait and... boy. And witness my whooping cough. Throat's just sore. Had to shout a lot during loading. Hard to get anything set up without the tech. Well, no tech, no show. So if you find the guy, you can rehearse if you find your man. Start or call off the show. Well, wanna help, but we don't really have the time, do we? Sure. Somehow we will. See him, tell him to haul it back to East. I'll be here waiting. Even though I have no idea how sure we are that we're gonna find him at this point. He's never seen you act so nice. She still doesn't get it. If the text comes back, he can turn on the lights. So there you go. 777 guy, he's a... well, I guess he hasn't noticed yet. But yeah, there's something special about him, namely that we can speak to him. And we're not in a shop or anything. Can't go into a shop right now, though. Welcome. Thought nobody could see us. It's like Mr. Hanekama said. You know, as you know, even though we kind of skipped over that part of the flashback. Inside places with that decal, they become visible so I can do some shopping. Purchase items with money, yen, the only acceptable kind of money in the universe. Strug an item to the register to buy it. If you run low on money, get more by selling, discarding pins you don't need.
Good day.
Oh boy. Let's see how this is gonna work now. So, okay, there's the... what's this called? FSG stands for... Friendship Gauge? I think that's it. I thought Shopkeeper was gonna be in there somewhere, but... guess not. We have 5,000 yen, and... boy, we can discover new abilities just by browsing.
Thank you very much.
Special ability is... regularly restores HP through battles, but in its exchange you stop receiving people. Oh boy, that seems like a bit of a big deal, though. And Shiki wears this, her attack increases. And speaking of Shiki, I'm pretty sure she's the only one who has high enough bravery right now to wear these kinds of clothes. Jinx regeneration. When they see people popping out of nowhere, see. My question would be, if they just disappear when they get out of the store, what's stopping them from just, like, shoplifting? Like, for all I know, they do, but... I don't know, maybe attack +4, see, it all seem like trade-off things, except for this one, but... once we can... afford right now, this one's how much... oh wait, this is a quest thing, I need to trade something in to get that. Rare metal, durable leather, and certain arm warmers. Okay, so we're not gonna be getting that for a while, I take it, so we could spend money on this. You know what, why not? Let's do it. So can we drag this thing to the register, or do we just... okay. Okay, how does this work? Do we just... no, I think we do need to drag that to the register, and then I guess if you have that checked, then... doesn't give you this extra confirmation thing. There we go. 1.5% friendship with that shopkeeper. That'll clearly go up in no time to max. Item abilities. So now we can equip clothing, I guess. Let's see. Well, I don't think either of us are wearing anything. Okay, this is how you switch between them, because, like, let's see, Shiki has 112 bravery, Neku only has 17, so there's no ways. I just realized neither of them are gonna be able to wear this, because he doesn't have high enough bravery for this. God fucking damn it, okay. We just put some money down and stuff that we can't use yet. So let's see, well, speaking of putting money down on stuff that we can't use yet, do I have any news on this Amazon order that I placed yesterday? It was sent today via UPS, but apparently it's not gonna get here until, well, it says Wednesday at the latest, but I want to believe that maybe it'll get here on Monday. Because, yeah, I was supposed to buy a bunch of computer components from another site, so that they would all show up the same day, or at least very close together. Oh boy, I need to write this. Hold on. So that they would show up relatively close to each other, and so that, you know, I can use them to upgrade my CPU, which also requires me to upgrade my motherboard and my RAM stick. So that's fun times. Oh boy, people are stating their opinion on this game that I am currently playing. Hold on, let me... There we go. I too have an opinion, you see. And that's what it is. But anyway, let's see. Another ball. We know how to handle it now, though. Why don't we try that pin? The one Mr. Hanekama gave us? Oh yeah, he gave us a blank pin, which I think is the... Isn't that supposed to be the one that lets you sync? Can I give you a little advice and a little gift? Make sure you remember it. Also, hold on, let me go back to this tab real quick. There we go. Could you remember my name? Well, it's Neku, not phones. I got it now. Let's start with some Q&A. You got questions, I got answers. So let's ask about the Reaper's game and, you know, all of this stuff, since I'm pretty sure we have to. Let's complete 7 missions, 1 each day. So that if we don't, we'll be erased. Well, only if you all fail. Oh yeah, we discussed this earlier though, didn't we? If any one player completes a mission, everyone does. Then we don't have to play. But if everybody thinks like that and ignores the missions, then we all wind up erased. Reapers grade the players. You get points for finishing a mission. But the grades are for on the 7th day, you'll know. If you cleared the missions, you'll be glad you did. Something that kind of bothers me is that we can't use the... can't like use buttons to scroll through these options, because I'm pretty sure we could before, so that's one thing that's different. Main jobs are running the game and testing the players. Upgrading the players away from time to time. Some kind of group, well... See the guys in the right by the walls, they're Reapers too. But the guys by the walls never attacked us. Not all Reapers are cut from the same cloth. Some are Harriers, others are just supports. The wall Reapers are support. Won't attack, at least not yet. All they do is issue conditions to pass the walls, so they don't fight. But the Harriers hunt players for a living. It's not just their job either. If they don't dispatch noise erase players and score points, they get erased. And this guy, who are you? Well... Name's Sanai Hanekama, born March 3, Blood Type A. I'm a Pieces and one-hit cafe barista, mister. Oh. Big gambler, my favorite word is windfall. Nato gets my tummy rumbling. As for my physical dimensions, well... Cafe's like a hobby, well... And yet he's somehow a guardian. Well, I mean, this all does get followed up on if you bother to... delve deep enough into the post-game, but... in exchange for cash money, well... So this is Shibuya, but not your Shibuya. It's an alternate Shibuya we call the UG, as in underground. UG is one big chessboard for the Reaper's game. Shibuya came from is called the RG, the real ground. So we're in a different world? Well, not quite. It exists in the same space, but... what you see is the RG, the real deal. UG is run by the composer, the supervisor. Can't say anything more on that subject, well. It's also not really clear if there's like different versions of this kind of shit going on in other parts of the world, but kinda leaves you to assume. This one's a little different. It takes 2 people to use. Only works against the noise when you two are in complete sync. The more you get in sync, the more you fuse your energy. The stronger the psych this puppy will unleash. Oh yeah, that's the... okay, never mind. So this isn't just for the sync rate, this is for doing the joint attacks. You can use a much wider range of psychs than the others. Learn to collaborate and you might be able to use this one too. Let's try and get it to work. Well, actually I am pretty curious about how this is gonna work now, because you know, this completely separate D-pad based control scheme you used for the player on the top screen in the original game was what determined how often you got those to use the joint attacks before. So how's it gonna work in this version? Need more talent to use that. Take somebody with style if you catch my drift. Well, shake a sticker. Oh. And fusion boost. Max fusion level, well, we only have 1 right now. For sure we can get that up to 3 for all the partners in this. Was quite a character and really bad with names. What a nice guy giving us that pin, and fun to talk to, apparently. Something about him just pulls you in, just take our word for it. Kinda want to talk to him some more. So let's try the pin, shall we? So I have to sync up with her. Forgot how it works, right? Well, let's conveniently explain this again, I guess. First we have to fight in sync. And once we've got a groove going, the spin will activate and you can use it just like that. Oh. Yes, sure. Let's give this a try. Oh boy. Cross combos using sharp items to boost the sync rate. Once it tops 100%. Oh boy. Do we need to get it above 100% to get it to the higher levels? Alright. You can power up it. Okay, this is the bullshit that you have to do to actually make it work better. Quickly memorize the cards and tap the ones with the same symbol as the card at the top. Oh boy. So that's how this is different, I guess. I think I actually saw this at some point somewhere, but didn't quite remember. Oh boy. Is this one and that one, right? Yep. Boy. Wow, I can't believe how good I am at this. What do you know, I fucked up. Once. Okay, so there's a time limit for that, so... Didn't quite finish up that guy, though. Even. Oh boy, here it comes. And now the sync rate is fucking dead, I guess. I'm trying to hit this guy with the empty space thing. There we go.
Who's next?
So did we get the hang of it? Well, no, I think I did get the hang of it. As much as I'm going to, at least. To get a ton of use out of this, I guess. And since I'm pretty sure the sync rate is kept between fights, I'm gonna save that for more convenient times. Oh, hey, what do you know? It's right there. I wasn't even expecting that to be there, but sure, we'll take advantage of that. Like, we have 100% sync now, so... Something tells me, though, that we're not gonna need to use it on this guy right now. He seems to be doing pretty well with not dying his own self. Or we seem to be doing pretty well with, not letting him get away is what I should be saying. Right. Also, we did max out another pin, so... It's not what I just did. And instead, let's get the fire pin, I guess. Let's try to... Okay, so I need to, like, hold down the button on a pin for a second to actually select it. Okay, there we go. Well, what if we kill more things now? Super fad. What new game will be out soon? Just lining up with everyone is like a big party. Too bad I didn't get to do that since I'm one of those filthy people who pre-order things and then get them... Don't even pick them up at the store, but just get them delivered to their home.
You're good as gone.
I am the true guy that the world ends with, you see. They made this game for me. Wait, please, there we go, get that thing. And now, target this guy. Right, there we go. Okay, didn't realize that the fucking fire pin was almost completely spent before I finished it off. And one thing of that guy. Alright, the fucking lightning pin is now gone, oh boy. Or not gone, but maxed out, so... Let me go ahead and replace it with this one, even though I don't even know if I should. Like... It's level 1 of 3, level 1 of 7, this one's probably gonna take a while. What about this one? 1 of 2, okay. Let's go ahead and max it out as soon as I can, so that... so that I can replace it. So I'm good. You know, it might be pretty hard to guess, but no big fan of that. That's what I am. Let's see here. I don't really know, it's one of these convenient maps. Okay, there's objects that are very, very hard to fucking get to fucking aim at the enemies. Because they're not massive objects like cars, which is what they should be, if you ask me. Well, you know, it worked one time. Now watch it never work again. I'll just burn these wolves. Oh boy, and then there we go. Hey, I hit them with a thing, and then I ran out of that pin, so it didn't even matter anymore. Okay, one more scan, and that guy got away. What a shame. There we go, that's how that works. Should probably start using the trigger though, because my fucking fingers starting to cramp up, leaning back to the A button every time, and trying to... what do you call it? Try to do that in aim and just keep it held down reliably, I guess. Talk about your sketchy stores. Hey kids, look around if you want, but I ain't selling. Even though he will later on. Stuff in the case, it's special to me, so if you want it tough, and take it out of the damn case, well, let's check out this fuse. Sorry, I ain't selling, that baby's custom made, so fanatics totally dig it. If you had a good reason, I might consider parting with it, but look at you totally don't, well. And Aurora cough drops. Can't buy those in just any store, they're like totally rare, apparently. How dare you ask me to sell you one? Well, had a good reason, might consider parting with it, but look at you, totally don't. And the dandy hat. Look at you. Aren't you like generation what are they up to, see? You are so not baby boom enough to dig a treasure like this, well, and love in a heartbeat. Oh boy. Alright, it's just a name. Wearing the skirt will not actually help you fall in love, so get that out of your heads. Wish folks would stop asking. But it looks like you two lovers are all set. Well, you young people, huh? So yeah, there's a fuse in this store, and some cough drops. And I think if we go into the ramen shop, this is where we need to go to actually progress. Oh boy, you know what, let me fight one more fight and see if I can get used to using the trigger to activate these attacks.
We can do this, Neku.
Okay, you do that. If I can get hit with this shit, because apparently the only thing that I can... There we go. It could be going worse, all things considered. Oh boy, that went considerably worse than it could. And it could have gone under different circumstances. Oh boy, I'm trying to drag so I can do the fire. There we go.
Neku, you okay?
Oh yeah, I should probably, you know, do this, which I've been fucking forgetting to do. Now that you finish that off. This is gonna be a challenge to be sure. But hey, we leveled up one of those things, not leveled up the actual level. You know what, why don't we do that one more time, or however much longer it takes to max out the telekinesis pin, so that that's no longer a factor I have to worry about.
We can do this, Neku.
Hey, look at this, for fucking shoving crap at you. Aren't you, you know, fucking annoyed by that? I know I would be. Shame could not have gone so much better for you.
Who's next?
Well, I keep fucking forgetting though, with these pins, about the partner sync thing. Really need to get better with that. Neku solo win. Oh yeah, that's another thing you could do in the original too. Like, do top screen only or bottom screen only win. But yeah, get out of here. And, I'll replace you with... I don't know which of these would be better. Attack 29, 33, 5 uses, 3 for... yeah, you know what, let's do this one. At least with this I'll remember to use the partner pin. Also later default, if you somehow hear that. Screw the concert, can't they hire another tech? Well, probably gonna end up, or wrap this up in an hour or so. Might do like this day and the next day for now. Found our man, guess he's on strike. He picked the right noodle bar, hiding empty in the middle of lunch hour. Got stage presence, not behind the scenes typo. Features a clean slate and you're the chalk. Have some ramen. Or, nope, he just goes. Can't win. Young people just won't eat old-fashioned noodles. Tech just too careful. But you know, because he's outside now, we can't communicate with him normally, but here's the thing. So, what's your sync rate? Bravery will increase by 6. Okay, we need that actually. Can we afford it? Yes, we can. Grown in the cellar. We can receive more tips now. Oh, we have some extra money left. I think. How much money do we have right now? We have that much. Alright. So we can get that one or that one. Max HP, attack, defense, attack, defense, attack, defense. Let's improve Neku's defense and Shiki's bravery. We can check out instant noodles, which... Okay, this is weird. I'm pretty sure this is the exact same ability that had before.
Thank you.
Like in the old version. But, you know, as you might have gathered, the sync rates was a little bit different. Works a little bit differently between both versions. Like, the sync rate wasn't directly related to it, and you can use the super joint attack thing. I don't think it was, at least. Fighting battles after consuming food burns, so yeah, basically, you can only digest 24 bites per real-life day. Once a day changes, the number will reset, and characters will be ready to consume more. At least until the post-game, when you have to really grind those stat boosts in. And oh boy, let me tell you. Wonder what's on his mind. But yeah, before we do anything else now, let's actually eat the food so that we can start digesting that. Okay, this is the one that will increase defense, so that's for Neku. And this is for Shiki. We can actually, you know, select it there. Oh boy, she doesn't like it. Too bad. She needs that to increase the bravery. Handpicks, ham hocks, and back fat provide an unexpectedly clean, crisp taste, and for this one it was simple, unpretentious flavor will convince even the juiciest ramen nut, apparently. And I already know this guy has noise around him. He's surrounded by noise. It's like he's possessed. Now I feel all out of whack. It just gets worse and worse. Did raise some noise around him. So early to believe. I think there's something we need to do here to like complete an extra thing. Oh no, let's just go ahead and what do I have to make her go for? Belongs center stage, not backstage. Doesn't want to go back, so we can defeat this big noise to try to help him forget about that. Boy. So you wanted to go ahead and do the sync thing. Is it that one or is it this one? It was that one. Oh boy, we're doing better this time. Damn it. Oh, I am kind of wondering how this is gonna work when we eventually get to like the higher levels of you know, those attacks. But I get a feeling I'm gonna be able to, you know, use them more frequently now, if it's related to the sync rate instead of anything else. Yellow noise symbols. Well, they're special because they're related to people that are depressed, I guess, or just with turmoil in their souls. SB locked. I just noticed that it says it in the background. Sure do wonder what's up with this. The way he snapped right out of it. I think the noise tried to hijack people's minds, but then what about last time they erased the people they attacked? Maybe they're like the Reapers, not all cut from the same cloth, or maybe, well, in a way they're not good for you. If you see anyone else possessed, let's get rid of the noise for them. So there we go, we completed our mission, clearly. We brought the tech back. Now we'll see exactly how this is gonna work for us now. We'll get us ready for rehearsal, but the stage lighting's busted. Are we gonna rehearse or play the show? Got a repairman working on it. That's why I was out, to pick up a part he needs. You got the part, right? Well... Nope, he forgot about the part. How inconvenient. Domo arigato for finding the tech. Well... Sounds like our lighting is under fritz. I just went hunting for replacement parts. Well... And this guy still has a sore throat. Guess we're gonna be in the dark a while longer. I think the tech's got it covered. Well... Should go check on him, and indeed okay. So I wasn't sure if we were gonna get to this part... this day, or wasn't until later on, but I guess we do get to it right now. Did he go back to the ramen shop? Or did I pass right by him and I just didn't notice him? Or did he not go this way? Let's just browse a bit, even though we already saw everything in here. I think he went the other way. Not supposed to come back here yet. Went past this wall, then defeat two of these where I can see. There you go. I basically defeat them on this screen. I already know there's two of them right there. I think we can find some of the bad noise too. If you look at the smaller symbols in this area. Or even just if you look at the wolf symbols are also gonna be in there. Okay. Come on. I just tap them repeatedly, that'll work. Okay. And then be very incompetent at aiming. Probably won't be as much of an issue if, you know, the touch controller is one thing that I could probably be confident about, but still. Well, let's just sync rate attacks, why don't we? Easy. Alright, the fire thing is maxed out. Do I want to replace that with anything else? Let's see. It's got like 30 attack. This thing has 31 attack. Probably want to replace it with that, but it takes... it doesn't take that much more to reboot. I'll probably just use this, honestly. Fuck it. And let's see, if we do out one of these, that's what we need to do. Alright, let's do the thing now. I'm trying to do the, this thing. I just did. So can't we tell the, tell Shiki to also attack the fucking bats there? Why, can we not attack the bats ourselves with the, you know, the slash attack? Alright, there we go. Need to be close enough there to actually make that work, I guess. Well, we have full sync rate already, so maybe we should use the, I think I'm gonna wait for the boss of the stage, which, you know, or the boss of the mission of the day, to use that joint attack thing, which, you know, spoiler alert, will be a thing that happens. Objective met, all clear. I'll actually just finish up this day and wrap up the stream for now, since tap an enemy to summon her invert attack. String together a combo, Shiki will close with a powerful finisher. Well, at least she will if there's no, like, conflicting, redundant, psych-type pins. Which is entirely possible. It's, you know, proven by one of the pins that I currently have. But yeah, let's just keep going. I think there's like another pig noise in this this screen, if I recall. Talk about crap for Lokio, here comes phones. I don't know, we'll get through it, just have to take out the Master of the East. But then what's this meme for? Meme? What's a meme? Excuse me for 1 second. There we go. I think Shiki could use her help, I can tell her, right? Right, but only because it's Shiki. Let's learn about memes. So what's a meme? Memes are words or ideas related to the missions. Whatever we see or hear when it gets sent to our phones. My phone has the word blackout. She got mail. What do memes do? They're for imprinting. Let's learn about imprinting. Printing is one of the player pin's powers. You can use it to send words directly into other people's heads. Have you ever seen the movie Inception? Spin can do that. And I guess we're not gonna get more into that right now, because we're gonna talk about today's mission. Defeat the Master of East. It's pitch black, I can't see a thing. That might explain the meme. When you imprint, well... Oh, we are gonna need to get this explanation. Problem shared is problem halved. Oh boy, we've got these fucking aphorisms. If we don't help each other out, we might die. But apparently there's nothing to worry about, but there they go. Do we know how to imprint memes? I didn't see any kind of explanation, but I guess we just instinctively know, because we're gonna do it right now. What's stirring that guy up? He can't make up his mind. And you try imprinting on him, then we'll know what it does. You can imprint memes directly into people's minds during imprinting sequences. When the player pin appears over a person's heart, that's your chance to tap the pin. A scanning field will open and you will start reading the person's thoughts. Tap the player pin again to select the meme. The meme you imprint will affect the person's actions, so be creative. Use imprinting to slip memes you've collected directly into people's minds. Such as blackout, so let's try it out right now with this guy. What should I do, considering the circumstances? But no, that won't do. No matter what I do, it never seems to work out. What should I do? What I say? It's no use. Well, let's imprint now. Blackout. A blackout, that's right. First, I need to power down, I think. Yeah, first I gotta power down, and then... what next? Oh, hell. Is that guy gonna be okay? Well, you know how it works now. We'll work on finesse next time. It's really gonna help when I can ask to, and we'll already know the text is here. What was the part I need a replacement for? I can't go back and ask now. Isn't that the tech? Well, full of fail as usual. So now we try imprinting. But not before we find this pig noise. Oh boy, we really are just fucking... Oh boy, now we're knocking him in the direction we should be. Hold on. Let's try overkill, shall we? Is there another one? Yes, there was. Okay. Fuck, where's the other one? There it was. Nope. No? Fuck, there we go. Well, 3.0 is still better than the initial attempt. Is this gonna kill him? Because if not, then I don't think we're gonna be able to. Nope. That didn't do anything. God damn it. What? Did we just waste that? Hold on. Yeah, I guess we did just waste that. Okay. Cool shit. Alright. Let's try doing this first. And not knock him in that direction. Fuck, like we're really failing to... Okay, there we go. So if we had just stuck with regular attacks, it probably would have not been a complete waste like it was. But hey, we did it. We beat another pig noise. So I think there's a few things we can do here. We can... Well, we need to go to where the tech is, but we can also go to Shibuku main store. Check out the fancy places like Dragon Couture.
Wonderful, sir.
Wonderful, sir. Plume Blossom.
Wonderful, sir.
Midnight Thoughts. That piece is also making waves in Hong Kong, our brand's home. Increases HP, slightly increases cross-combo power. Right, so that's a new ability for sure. Musratus 4. Beach sandals. Brown baby tea and... I don't think we can really... Well, I don't know. What about this? We can afford some things, but not a whole bunch. I don't know what that does. It increases HP, 3-1 defense. Guess we can buy this for now.
Thank you.
At least if we didn't find anything better here. Yeah, let's check out the special abilities on the fucking food. No, they don't have that. HP will increase by 8. That's actually not bad, for this point in the game at least. But something tells me we won't be able to afford it after we get the other thing.
Come again.
Piracy broke? Yeah, I guess so. At this point you might say that. No, we're gonna get this first.
Thank you.
And we can't afford this anymore, can we? Nope.
Thanks. Come again.
So that probably would have been... Pretty sure that's the only thing I could have gotten right now. Well, I mean, I don't think we've been done digesting this stuff yet, so... let's put this here, and there we go. That's all we have, right? We don't have any more clothing. Oh well. But yeah, the text here, so we're gonna have to fuck around with imprinting. What was that part I needed a replacement for? Well, we don't know yet. The guy would know. I can't wander back now. What was it? Well, we do have one thing to imprint now. Don't think it's gonna do anything though. Oh yeah, I gotta fix the lighting. And to do that, I need something. And I was heading to Dog Second to pick it up. What's something? The guy would know. Maybe I should head back, but 777 stands between me and him. If I go back without the part, I'm dead. Well, which someone would ask for me? Well, the guy. Was there somebody by the stage? I sure do wonder. Well, no, there was somebody by the stage, as a matter of fact. I think there's something else we can pick up, though, another imprint thing we can grab. That isn't directly related to... What's this over here? Some of the Chinese herbal stuff, okay. Well, sure is an awful lot of noise density right now. Much better. When you get a tickle in your throat, nothing beats Aurora cough drops. Gripers across Japan, I'm ready for you. This call was made for customer support. And... she's got a new meme. Cough drops. Now you can try imprinting it in different people's minds. And I think we pretty much have to. Pretty much explains why that's the one NPC here in the background that never moves. But we need another meme as well. Which is the one from this guy. Can't believe he's not back yet. How long could it possibly take to track down one little fuse? Well, we don't know. Is that what the text after? Yep, apparently so, and... conveniently we know where both of these things are. So we can do the thing now with both memes. The guy would know, but I can't run her back now. Well, we need cough drops, clearly. Cough drops, yeah. 777's always yelling, and I do want the concert to go well. Okay, it's a plan. Okay. She's gonna leave for that. And away he goes. Maybe he'll buy the part now. Or maybe he won't. We better follow him. Well, I mean, we didn't exactly clue him into what the part was, so... let's go see, find out what he's doing here. He just went inside. Inside this store, you see. Okay, cough drops check, but I get the feeling I am forgetting something. Well, some kind of part for repairs, yeah. Just got a little extra thing. That I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to redo later on because, well, there's a reason why you want that, and it's not directly related to just advancing the story here. It's just a little extra thing you can do, but there will come a time when we'll have to replay this, and at that point I will want to do this whole sequence again. Mics were set, speakers too, everything was going great, except when I checked the lights I heard a big zzzt. And the whole place went dark. I called the repairman, and he said I needed to buy something. Something. Kudo asked to buy by the stage, but I'd have to face 777's triple threat on the way. So we just help him out. And the whole place went dark. I called the repairman. Fuse. The fuse. You have to fix the lights, and I need a new fuse to do it. What a relief. Well, gotta book it, even though he's already here. So back in the shop we go. You saved my life, I'll never forget this. Well, and he managed to buy 2 things off of the guy in this shop, so you know, that's real. What do you call it? The real miracle there. And hey, looks like you got the thing. You play around. Wait, got the parts. Now fix the lights, but first, here you go. But you could use these before the show. Cough drops. Let's make rock history, man. Well, there you go. Good thing he picked those up, and now we have lights. Finally we can see inside, I guess. So that worked out. Death March band swag. One day it'll be worth millions. Better see you at the show. Well, let's finish the mission by just heading inside, and we got Lucky Star. We can trade it in at a shop for one heck of an item. I don't remember if this is the only way to get that pin, like to replay this day. Which, you know, spoiler alert, will be possible at some point. What's the story? Well, should just about do it. All fixed. Try flipping the breaker. No, the power blew again. Well, so what's wrong now? Maybe the fuse wasn't the problem. Maybe it's the fact that something's in here. Thing that we were looking for the whole time. And well, you know, I don't think we have full sync rate right now, so nope. Oh boy, this song. Oh, I do remember that this is the, what do you call it? Boy, do we need to attack right now, right? I'm not crazy. Even if we can't really aim at this time, okay. Okay, now I think we need to do something with Shiki, I'm guessing, since I do recall that the way this worked before, yeah, this thing. You need to do crap up on the rafters before you can even... whenever you need to aim for the batter on the power wire things. Before this guy even becomes visible, and there you go. Now that you've done that, you can actually fight the actual boss, I thought, but... fuck. Oh boy. Even if apparently there's not much of an opportunity to do this, see, in the original version, these 2 areas would be visible at the same time, because, you know, 2 screens, but Guess it's gonna be a little bit clunkier this time, you might say. Just a little bit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is he ever gonna stop doing that? We just have to... oh boy. To get she to keep attacking so that she does this thing. So I can definitely say that this part is definitely more clunky than it needs to be in this case. This is one change that I'm not really behind, you might say. Boy. And you should stop keep sending the bats to sabotage the lighting repeatedly at some point. Maybe now. What's going on now? Am I still able to do things? Because I thought, okay, I wasn't able to move there for a second. Or attack, should I say. Not really move, is what I was trying to do. Oh boy. Apparently we're going back to... there we go. We're back to trying to... take care of this screen again. Wait, what? Oh, fucking shit. Run out of power, I guess. That's a shame. There we go. Now we can just actually destroy all of them. There we go. I'm trying to do the swipe up thing. There we go. And actually hit him with it once, maybe. And Jesus Christ! Immediately as we did that, well, he's almost dead. It's fucking weird. I thought I would stop doing the thing where he sends more bats eventually, but apparently not. See, how the what I'm wondering is, I already know this, the trick to this, I guess, because I played this game before, but if you never played this game before, how the fuck are you supposed to know that you're supposed to find the screen by using the partner attack to find this? I do have to wonder. Alright, should... oh boy, if I had, actually been able to get that icicle thing, which is a lot easier or harder to aim now. Maybe that could have gone a little bit better, but... got poison bones and more scarlatites. Talk about a heart attack, well, that was the master, right? Nope. Clock's still ticking, with 26 seconds left and now 14 seconds left. Don't drop the ball now, yo, here's your master. It's the golden bat. If you go by a later boss fight, it's also part of the big boss, so it's just extremely questionable how we didn't actually see it when, the big boss died. It should have emerged. But hey, now the lighting's fixed. That should work now, so I'm gonna go tell the others. Let's just gonna fill right up. I should step outside for now. I guess we're visible indoors, maybe. Taking out the giant bat wasn't enough. Good thing you two came along. Too sure to gather more info, yo. Didn't have all the info either. Wouldn't have found a little golden bat if it wasn't for them. Well, had to beat the big golden bat first. Looks like you got the answers now, but he was freaking out before. At least he got the job done. Well, said you could laugh at me. Well, apparently only the girls can do that. How come we were able to talk to him 777? Because he's a Reaper. There you go. Is your Hanakama explain all this? Regular people can't actually see the players. They won't see you, won't hear you, and would definitely won't help you. Partner's the other one who can keep you alive. Only those involved in the game can see you, so the players, the Reapers, and you. All players come from the RG to the UG for a common reason. Each must forfeit the one thing they value most as an entry fee. You get it back if you win, and if you don't, you lose your entry fee forever and your right to exist. Mentioned only Reapers and other players can see us, so we're on our own, well, unless we're indoors in one of the decal shops, but I'm gonna gloss over that at this precise moment. Think we'll make it? We'll make it, I guess. No matter what. You can deliver phones, well, really do make a good team. But you say we work together? Yeah, where were the other players? Are they all dead by now? That doesn't kill us, only makes us stronger. Ram's down with it, and so am I. How can I object? Well, still don't know anything about the UG or about myself, the Reapers, so... These guys aren't my enemies. It took us 3 days to realize that, but... Trust your partner. I remember and now I see why. What else can I trust? Especially in a backwards Shibuya like this. Just don't drag me down, well... So, time to reluctantly work together, I guess. Okay, yeah, this music is definitely different. Today's 6 players were erased, sir. My. That puts us at the 50% erased mark. 1 full day earlier than expected. Which is how it's doing nicely then. Have a regular meeting tomorrow, same time as always. I'm feeling that tomorrow's game will be very entertaining. Because we actually get to meet the Game Master head on for once. So that's chapter closed, and I think we get a prompt to save. Which I think it will take if it does show up, but it didn't show up. Okay, never mind. I will save and probably leave things off here for now, though. TikTok Minamimoto, you're 9 minutes and 42 seconds late. Why are we even in here? Well, can't think of a zillion better ways to spend our time. And by having meetings. Are we all here? Well, who's the bulldozer? Meeting Yoshizawa, this session's Game Master. He'll be handling affairs in my stead. We'll turn this week's fracas into a fricassee. Planning to erase them or eat them? Well, I mean, he's not the one cracking jokes to start with. But Yoshizawa excels in tactics, intel, willpower, decisiveness, performance, his player erasure rate. He surpasses our expectations on every count. Man of sound judgment like Itanuji would not choose him otherwise, and he knows how to cooperate. Cooperation is garbage. Apparently, this is obstructing from my arts and crafts time, Paul. Let him do what he wants. He'll definitely, deliver eventually, is the thing. Now then. Over half the players have been erased, the plates have been licked, the third is imminent. Spoke to the composer about your promotion, we're in agreement. Boy, feel you already, but I have one condition. I expect you as my proxy in the game to leave no player unerased. Proof is in the pudding of their doom. So not quite the mustard, but the pudding this time. And now we're in 10-4, I guess. Just people watching. Look at them all. Shibuya's so diverse, and everybody's got their own story. Shibuya sucks. Well, when it's down with this many people, all they do is skin the way and screech at each other. They're the real noise, you see. Wish I had a giant mute button. You ever try scanning them all? It's like having the radio on every channel at once. Everybody's values are all trying to come in the loudest. No other town compares. Anywhere in the world, clearly. Shibuya's a battlefield. This is the only place ever where you can say these kinds of things. It's kinda like that. Clash of Creeds. But man, all these people and they can't even see us, yo. Okay, so here's a song I definitely don't recognize from anywhere. I'm thankful nobody sees me, nobody bothers me, nobody expects anything of me. And this is like a dream. Once I survive the 7 days, does the dream end? Well, guess we'll find out, won't we? Mission time. Reach Tower records, no time limit, fail and face erasure. But that's way too simple. Well, I say no time limit until the next day, I guess. Our record is a 10-minute walk. Why wouldn't they set a time limit? So we're just walking a couple of blocks full. Guess we don't need to team up then, but this is too weird. 100 yen says they've got something else up their sleeves. Just got a great idea. Made today's mission for ages 3 and up. Well, stress is bad for your complexion. Easy missions makes me furious. Need to go destroy some players. No, put yourself in the player's shoes. You made it to day 4 of the mission's a breeze. What are you gonna think? Guess the boss thought it through. Side stays offer like love letters from the higher-ups. Can't go full blast whole week. Get our own orders straight from the boss. So let's see how this plays out. Well, we could see what we actually do this day, but no, I think we've gotten to the point where I save the game, if I can. Actually haven't seen the save button here, so maybe I don't have to press the save button? Hold on. Is it autosave? Or do I need to... Oh, maybe autosaves. Just hold on. I'm pretty sure if it didn't... No, it does. See, it has the saving thing down there, so I guess you can't just stop playing. Alright, so there's no manual saves anymore. Because I don't remember... Wonder what this means for shutdown player points, or pin points, or pin whatever the fuck. Well, hold on, we got quite a few battles left to digest. The food. How inconvenient. But yeah, I guess it just autosaves now. We don't have to save manually, so I could just stop now, so I guess that's what I'm gonna do. But just to be safe, yeah, I just got the one Joy-Con paired right now. Well, just to be safe and just to try it out, I guess. Is there a... In 1 year of the game's original release date. I should probably do that at some point. I don't think I've done it for any of these games. But yeah, let's close this. And then open it up again and see what happens. And if we're right back where we left off, then that means my theory is vindicated and I can actually just stop for now. Also, let me discreetly do a thing in the background here. Oh boy. Got some people around. Yeah, we got the one Joy-Cons. Once again, I have to reiterate how much I wasn't expecting the control scheme to actually be only one Joy-Con, right? It's on a flat surface now. There. There's the Y button, there you go. And now... Squeenix. Hand. Continue. Alright, yeah, so... Did autosave me. So I can actually close this off for now. Which means I will, because... Well, I could have just left it running, technically, but fuck it. Might as well have some kind of closure there. Oh no, I will close it because I'm pretty much done streaming for now. So that was the final of 3 things that I spent like more than 10 hours today, I want to say. Or at least nearly 10 hours today streaming, being the end of Crosscode, more Stardew Co-op, and now the beginning of this game, which I'll probably be streaming for the foreseeable future, at least until I get to the end of the regular new game. Who knows if I'll do New Game Plus stuff on stream, I don't know if I will. I'll even get to that point before I leave leave for that trip that I'm taking at the end of the month in like 2 weeks. Actually, exactly in 2 weeks. But yeah. you know, that was also the reason why I wanted to get to the end of the story mode in Crosscode, so that I could focus on this from here on out, and so I shall. So, thanks everybody for coming like always, you'll take it easy. Thanks for chatting, always great whenever people chat, and I will see you tomorrow, presumably for possibly more co-op if everything goes well. Might be seeing a break from co-op on Fridays, depending on circumstances, but we should still be doing it on Saturdays. More co-op and more of this game. Now that we will be able to presumably dedicate more hours to it without me fucking passing out in the middle of it. Hopefully we'll actually be able to get somewhere, so... So let me go ahead and turn off the video capture and... just do an abrupt outro, I guess. I don't think that's... be such a big deal right at this moment. So I will see you later.